This woman was just about to fetch water when she suddenly showed a terrified expression.
What's the problem?
Some sort of creature has just swum up.
John looked utterly incredulous, but when he saw Mary's flustered expression, he instantly realized the seriousness of the problem. Then he carefully put his hand into Mary's pants. The atmosphere suddenly became tense. John secretly showed a mischievous smile on his face. This scene happened to be seen by Mary. Just as Mary was about to scold John, a snake was pulled out by John. After the danger was averted, John immediately became serious. But what Mary didn't know was that, in fact, John was already overjoyed in his heart. They unfortunately encountered a storm and the plane made an emergency landing on a deserted island. John said that there was plenty of fresh water and food on the island and they could definitely hold out until the arrival of the search and rescue team. John's words made Mary feel much better. The next day, Mary was woken up by a rumbling sound. An airplane flew overhead. Mary excitedly ran up to John and asked him to fire a signal flare immediately. But John had drunk too much wine the night before, and Mary couldn't wake John up no matter what. Seeing that the airplane was about to fly away, Mary pulled out the signal gun from John's waist. When she was about to fire the signal gun, John suddenly turned over. Mary stumbled and the shot from the signal gun went astray. The only signal flare was wasted. When John woke up, he saw the burning banana tree. Just as he was about to get up and check, he found the signal gun on the ground. Looking at the empty magazine, John was instantly so angry that he flew into a rage. Mary accused John of bumping into her. Otherwise, they would have been successfully rescued by now. The two had a fierce argument, but it wasn't a solution to keep arguing like this. Having lost the only chance of being rescued, the two could only think of another way, so they hiked to the highest point of the island. John quickly took out the map and compared it, but there were no marks on the map at all. This meant that this island was an uncharted island and they almost had no hope of getting any rescue. They were nearly desperate. Suddenly, Mary found that there was actually a yacht in the distance. This made the two of them overjoyed, so they quickly went back to the beach and took out the life raft from the plane. They set off towards the direction of the yacht overnight. In order to reach downstream as soon as possible, they took turns rowing the boat, trying not to waste a single bit of time. When they were getting close to the target, Mary excitedly picked up the telescope to take a look. She accidentally found that there were two large ships anchored on the sea. However, John sensed that something was wrong. He took the telescope to check the situation. John was horrified to find that the owner of the yacht had been brutally killed by a group of pirates. If they were discovered by these desperate criminals, they would surely be silenced. Just as Mary picked up the telescope to observe, she happened to see a terrifying scene. Mary nervously told John to row the boat hard. And what was even worse was that the pirates were chasing after them quickly in a small boat. John rowed the boat forward with all his might, while Mary observed the situation at the back. It seemed that the pirates were about to catch up,